Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kali ini saya berikan A+ kepada Bapak Prabowo. Ini Bapak Prabowo menunjukkan kelasnya di dunia internasional, teman-teman. Di video ini saya akan tunjukkan kelasnya Bapak Prabowo ketika berpidato dan menanggapi pertanyaan-pertanyaan dengan bahasa asing yang direspon dan dijawab dengan luar biasa oleh Bapak Prabowo. Ini kelas banget, teman-teman ya. Keren banget. Nah, kita juga harus fair ya. Kita tidak bisa pungkiri bahwa pendukung Prabowo di 2014 ketika berhadapan dengan Bapak Jokowi itu banyak kabur mendukung antara Anies dan Pak Ganjar. Alasannya kenapa? Sebagian dari kita, sebagian dari mereka yang malah mendukung Anies ataupun Ganjar, itu salah satu alasannya ya. Ingat, salah satu alasannya adalah karena Prabowo menggandeng anak Jokowi atau bergabung dengan Jokowi. Dari kekecewaan itu, para pemilih Prabowo yang tempo dulu bergabung atau memilih pendukung atau paslon lainnya. Itu tidak bisa kita pungkiri. Oke, langsung saja teman-teman ya. Kita tonton ini pertanyaan yang sebenarnya memojokkan ya Bapak Prabowo karena terkait demokrasi yang ditanyakan. Tapi jawaban Pak Prabowo ini keren banget ini teman-teman. Kalian dengarkan sendiri ya.
Some people are concerned, your critics are concerned, you may clamp down on democracy. What do you say to them?
Who is concerned?
There's some critics who say you may clamp down on democracy.
Who is concerned?
So you're saying there is no concern about that?
Why don't you ask the Indonesian people? I go to elections already 4 times. I go to my people. I ask their consent. 3 times they did not give their consent. This time they give the consent. Where is the concern about democracy? Have their own culture, history. Every leader of every country must serve their own people in their own way. So I said I go to my people. They rejected me 3 times. They accepted me this time. So I will work very hard so that I don't disappoint my people. Right? What do we live for? We live for the legacy we want to leave behind is a good reputation, a good name in the history of our country.
As you said, you attempted to be president several times, and this time you succeeded. Why is it important for you to lead Indonesia? Why is it important for you to be the president of this country?
Basically, it is the desire to serve. The desire to serve the people. I grew up in many countries, and I saw my people, many of them are very poor. In my heart, I cannot accept that in this day and age, Indonesia, member of the G20, Indonesia, the 4th largest population in the world, many of my people are still living a very, very difficult life. And that is what drives me. I want to do my bit. I want to make my contribution with my insights, with my experience, with my leadership. I believe I can contribute a lot to bettering the life of my people. As you know, nation building is a long-term process, and President Joko Widodo has built a strong foundation, and I'm determined to build on that foundation. And my core focus will be first on food security. Indonesia must be self-sufficient in food, and then energy security, energy self-sufficiency, and we are determined to bring down poverty in a massive campaign, massive effort. I'm determined to get rid of hunger, amongst our people. We have studied this. We have what do you call it? We studied all the figures, and we are very confident we can do that. We are very confident we can do that, and
while keeping your budget deficit at 3%.
yes, 3%, and you know the 3% is something arbitrary. Not many countries hold to that, but we have a tradition of prudent fiscal management. I think we have the lowest debt to GDP figure in the world, one of the lowest. And so now I think it's time to be a bit more daring within good governance. We have to protect our interest in the sense that we must get the full value, right? We cannot keep importing industrial goods all the time. It's not fair to our people. We will not be an advanced industrial society if we are just a producer of raw materials.
Oke, gimana kalian? Karena kita tidak boleh pungkiri juga pemenang di pemilu kali ini sudah diputuskan, meskipun berbagai pihak mengklaim ini curang, dan toh apapun yang diklaim oleh pihak yang kalah, pendukung Anies tidak boleh kecewa, pendukung Ganjar tidak boleh kecewa, karena toh sudah ditentukan baik oleh KPU maupun MK, pemenang kali ini adalah Bapak Prabowo. Dan meskipun kalian menilai nanti Prabowo kecewa karena bergabung dengan Jokowi, tentu belum tentu ketika menjalankan roda pemerintahan Prabowo tunduk kepada Jokowi. Pasti Prabowo ada inisiatif agar bisa mengatur negara ini sendiri, teman-teman ya, sesuai dengan keinginannya, cita-citanya sebelum dan sesudah bergabung dengan kubu Bapak Jokowi ini, teman-teman. Jadi kalian tidak perlu mengkhawatirkan itu. Oke, itu saja yang bisa saya sampaikan. Yang jelas di sini Prabowo menunjukkan kelasnya, dan ini hal yang positif buat warga Indonesia karena memiliki presiden yang kemarin tidak dimiliki oleh Bapak Jokowi, yaitu bisa berdialog dengan bahasa asing dengan fasih dan menunjukkan bahasa yang luar biasa. Oke, itu saja yang teman-teman yang bisa saya sampaikan di video kali ini. Sampai jumpa di video berikutnya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.